That night, the hunger stopped pretending. It knew my face now. It learned the sound of my restraint cracking, in the shape of the lies I told myself to keep standing. Every time I fed carefully, sparingly it waited, patient as a grave. For the next moment I would be tired or lonely or kind. I stopped sleeping near the city. Ravenhurst was too full of heartbeats, too full of people who trusted shadows not to reach for them. I took refuge in places the living had abandoned, chapels with collapsed roofs, train stations sealed in rust, houses where grief had already done the killing. I told myself solitude was safety. It wasn't. It was quiet enough for memories to speak. I began to dream again. That should not have been possible. I dreamed of my maker's voice, soft, disappointed. You are starving yourself. I would wake with my hands clenched, fangs bared, the taste of blood phantom warm on my tongue. That was when I realized something else had changed. The hunger wasn't just physical anymore. It was emotional. I craved connection the way I once craved air. A presence, a witness, someone who could see what I was becoming and not turn away. Or worse, approve. That was when Lucien found me. Or perhaps I found him. He was loud in every way. I was not young, burning. Surrounded by others who fed recklessly and laughed about it after their confidence reeked of fresh blood and borrowed courage. He looked at me like I was a myth he intended to replace. You're her, he said, smiling, the one who pretends. I didn't correct him. You could rule, he went on, you're old strong, but you kneel to rules you made for yourself. Why? I saw it then, what he would become, what they all would. I've watched your future. I told him it's loud, short, and cruel. He laughed. That's what power sounds like. I almost envied him. Almost. A night, one of his followers went too far. A body left broken behind a club post, gone eyes staring someone's sister, someone's mistake. Lucien didn't care. Collateral, he said, we're not human anymore. The hunger stirred, sharp, approving. This time, it wasn't asking me to feed, it was asking me to punish. I stood over the body, fury tightening my chest, ending him would be easy. Justified, even I could feel the line thinning. The one that separated justice from indulgence. For a moment I wanted the release. I wanted to stop choosing. That was when I felt it. A presence I hadn't felt in centuries. devastating. My maker was near. The hunger went silent all at once. Not afraid, reverent. I knew then why he had returned, not to reclaim me, to watch, to see if I would finally prove him right. I looked at Lucian, at the body, at the dark, waiting so patiently for my answer. And I understood the cruel truth of my existence. The vow is never over. It simply waits for the moment you are most certain you've already won. The thirst always wins.